This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Oh, yes, Logies prep in full swing. I reckon that cut price Bondi Sands from Priceline Pharmacy is going to be a red hot seller for Logies night, don't you?
Absolutely. I wonder if Krugs, who we spoke to yesterday, has got her Bondi Sands.
100%. Now, I'm excited, A, because it's Thursday. We're going to be with you all the way till 4 o'clock. Secondly, I'm excited because I blew my kid's mind this morning when I came downstairs in this jumper. It just looks like a Navy jumper, isn't it?
I love it.
Yes.
Annie, you are here. You also work on this show. Describe this jumper for the uninitiated listeners that can't see.
Turtleneck, brief stripe.
There's a bit, there's a bit of ribbing, would you say?
Bit of ribbing.
It's a French Navy.
Yes.
Yes, French
French
Navy.
Navy. It's ribbed for her pleasure. Any adults will understand that. Now, I want you to guess how old it is.
Okay, am I guessing now?
There's no holes. There's no pilling. I just want to say, how old is it? Give us a number.
25 years old.
25 years. That's old, right? Okay, you probably ruined this game.
Okay, so
So it's as old as you.
13.
13 years old. All right. Well, you're both wrong. And I'm going to reveal the answer at 3 o'clock. You are going to be shook. Shook.
have I ruined the game though? Well, we'll find out at 3.
I'll tell you at 3.
Also, after 3 o'clock, Sweeping Statements returns, our favourite. But next, we're playing Who Am I? Jump on the Nova Play to register if you'd like to have a crack.
Who am I? A queen in the kitchen? Could be. Now find your queen vanilla in the baking aisle to discover how a little queen does wonders in your bakes. What's my name? Who is it? Chrissie Swan's Who Am I?
So many Freudian slips in this show.
Oh, the lights are on, but nobody's home today.
We've got Laura on the line. Hi, Laura.
Hi, how's it going?
Well, look, it's good, but forgive me, my voice might sound a bit weird because I've basically woken up with lockjaw. And I'm trying.
Oh my God.
I know,
I know.
it's so weird. It's sort of, it's much better now, but this morning I was like, who wants eggs for breakfast?
What were you doing all
my
night to get
God.
lockjaw?
Well, grinding my teeth because grown-ups have problems, Jack.
Okay.
You'll never know about it. Anyway, Laura, I have excused my weird jaw, but let's get cracking on this. I've got 5 clues here about a particular celebrity, and I've also got $500 cash to give away, thanks to the wonderful people at Queen Baking. Clue number 1. There's other things about, $100 is snatched out of your hands by Jack every time you get one wrong. But let's just move on.
But you'll hear that happen.
Clue number 1. I am an American singer and actress. It's, fairly open.
That's $100 snatched down to Clue 2 for $400 cash.
$400. I recently split with my husband, Dalton Gomez.
Is Ariana Grande?
Yes, it is. Well done.
That was very good, Laura.
That's really good. That's $400 in your pocket.
Thank you
Side
so
to
much.
side.
Why is she walking side to side?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know. We should ask her.
I know what it is. She's got a lot of money in her pockets.
Oh, so it's weighing her
yes.
down.
Yeah.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Who doesn't love paying less for their favourite beauty brands? Love paying less for glowing skin or love paying less for feeling better? Find great prices on everything you love only at Priceline Pharmacy.
Shop in store or online at priceline.com.au. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Now, what is the alter ego you have for me, Jack?
Chaotic Chrissie.
And how did I get that? Is it because of the way that I generally live my life?
Yes, which is weird because, as we've mentioned, we've worked together for 8 years now, but it's only at the start of this year working so closely together, I realised how much you struggle at everyday life. And you sometimes don't quite get a grasp of things.
And yet, excelling in most areas.
Yeah, killing it. I'm Chrissie Swan.
I'm Chrissie Swan. Life is not linear.
But
So I've got every time. I know that you've only just realised that I'm a bit bonkers.
Yeah.
But I've known this about myself for a very long time.
Gotcha.
So it actually delights me when things happen when I'm away from you, which is very rare. And I go, Jack's going to love this. And hence the story I have about this lipstick.
Okay.
So I'm mad for these lipsticks.
Yeah, you've got heaps of them.
I want to do a plug now for them. They're Revlon Matte Balm.
Okay.
Our boss Sarah will be laughing at this because I've already given her a corridor sales pitch.
Yeah, you QVC Chrissie in the office with both our bosses, Sarah and Brendan.
They're so great. They're so great and I love them, right? And I wear them all the time. When you buy them, they're brand new with a big peak. I've taken the lid off to show you. It's sort of like a chubby stick.
Yeah.
Remember chubby sticks from the 90s? It's a chubby sort of lipstick, which I also like. Anyway, I used it, and then it started to get down to the top of the sharpener.
So it wasn't going above the actual chubby stick.
Yeah, because it's like a thick pencil.
Yeah.
Right? And I'd used all the lipstick around it until there was none, and then you start to scratch your lips.
Right.
And I was like, the one bad thing about this goddamn lipstick is that it doesn't come with a sharpener that fits.
So what would you sharpen? The actual plastic itself?
Yeah, you put it in and it sharpens off until it's shorter.
Okay.
So I go into Priceline and I'm looking around all the sharpeners and I'm trying to force them in through the packaging because I don't want to buy one.
Unless you know it's the right fit.
Unless I know it fits. Anyway, I try all these sharpeners and they don't fit. Then I go to the Revlon, area.
Yeah.
So I'm like, surely they would sell.
You'd think.
Yeah. Revlon, no, there's none that fit. So I leave disappointed. And then I'm walking through a different suburb, walking past Priceline, and I think, because all the stock is different. So I go in and I do the same thing again. And I cannot get, it's like Cinderella's shoe. I cannot get this lipstick to fit in any of the sharpeners. So that's 2 down. And I made the mistake of not asking for any assistance.
I was going to say, is it a bit embarrassing asking for assistance given your face is plastered over the whole store?
I am reticent to do so.
I would be too.
I am. Anyway, I stopped into a third one. And this one, I thought, this is ridiculous. In the meantime, I'd gone through all my sharpeners that I already have at home. None of them fit.
Yeah, okay.
And I thought, this is Ministry of Crap Design. It's a great lipstick, but you can only use it until you need to sharpen it.
Yeah.
I stop the girl that works at Priceline and I say, look, I'm at the end of my tether. You can imagine the bonkers. I'm at the end of my tether. This is the best lipstick. I've bought it in 5 colours, but I don't want to use it because once it gets down to this level, I can't get any on my mouth and it scratches me. So I'm really giving it to her. She's really having at it,
Yeah.
Anyway, she takes it off me and she goes like this. She winds it from the bottom.
Stop, you hadn't.
And miraculously, the lipstick appears.
So embarrassed for you.
I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me whole. And then I went, Jack's going to love this.
Priceline have called and you are no longer their key ambassador.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
And I'm mad about baking here, mad about it.
We've been talking about cakes and stuff heaps this week.
We have.
In the songs even.
And it's bled into my real life. And I never put away the wire rack. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
It's never away. Tomorrow we're going to debut a new segment, Queen of Baking, Queen of Cakes. I'm so excited about this.
Okay.
It's a very hands-on process for me.
Yeah, you got to cook, gal.
Yeah, man. So what we've got like a heap of themes and a heap of cake types.
Okay.
And look, I've got to say, I've stacked it to my advantage. I've only got cakes in there that I know how to make.
Which is fair. I get that.
Which is fair because I've got to make them. And then the theme is open slather. And I'm excited about that because Queen have got a great range of decoratey sort of stuff.
Right.
Sparkles and sprinkles and all that sort of stuff. Piping bag. I want to get the piping bag out.
Gotcha.
So you're going to pick a theme and a cake type, put them together, then I'm going to go home and make it and present to you this cake.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
The cake type I'm going to give you first.
Yeah. What is it?
Very basic and simple, a chocolate cake.
Okay, and your favourite too.
My favourite. I'm not a massive sweet tooth,
I was
so
hoping you
like
were going to.
chocolate.
I was hoping you were going to pick out hummingbird because that's one of my favourites to make. But that's all right.
Hummingbird,
Chocolate.
is that even? Oh.
Hummingbird cake. Yeah,
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's got live birds in it.
And theme, because I want to see what you can. Okay. I want to see what you can do with this. Is snow. I want like a winter wonderland theme tomorrow.
Like a frozen-y, icy. All right, onto it.
See you here tomorrow.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
Breaking news, Kylie Jenner on the new Kardashians, which has just dropped.
The season finale today.
Season finale, that's exciting. No wonder your mind is elsewhere, Jack.
I'd forgotten.
She's dropped the bombshell that she had her breasts augmented. Good old-fashioned boob job.
Yeah.
At 19 years old and regrets it. The headline was like, Kylie Jenner confesses to having it as a teenager. I'm like, she's still a bloody teenager, surely. What is she, 22?
She's 25 now.
Oh, 25. Well, that's
know.
older than I thought. But here's my thing, Kylie. We all do things that we regret. I regret not waxing my moustache earlier.
Okay.
Do you regret your pink merchandise?
I do.
Pink the artist merchandise?
Yeah, I regret that I know far too many Pink lyrics than I should.
We all regret things. I'm sure my friend regrets getting a goldfish tattoo. Just right on her hip, and then went on to have children that turned into this giant carp.
Pufferfish.
Carp, yeah,
Okay.
like a pufferfish, yeah. We all have our regrets. Don't live trying to avoid regret.
Also, Kylie, you can get them taken out, mate.
You absolutely can.
Like, come on.
Now, this is a community service announcement. Do not mess with a woman who says she's got to go to the toilet. Many times on my walks, because, I walk for hours every day, and there have been times where I've got to go to the toilet, right? I've
Maybe you
got to
should consider wearing a nappy on your walks.
I do.
Okay.
No, I do. I do wear protection in case. And
Dude.
I haven't had to use it.
You're a serious walker. That's
Yeah,
legit.
because sometimes you look around, there's absolutely nowhere to go, and the servos won't ever let you. I've had a stand-up argument with a servo guy. I'm like, well,
love to see
your choice.
Yeah, your choice. What?
I'm like, your choice. I said, I know you've got a toilet here. I know you do. And he's just looking at me. I go, you have to have a toilet because you've got to go to the toilet on your
Totally.
shift and your co-worker. So I know that you're lying straight up when you say there's no toilet. What you're saying is there's no toilet for me. And I'm telling you, I'm about to do a wee right now in front of you. Can I please use your toilet? No, ma'am, you can't use the toilet. And I said, well, I'm going to do a wee here on the floor.
It's Bowser 1 or it's your toilet, Jeff.
That's
Let
it.
me in.
That's it. Anyway, I had to scurry away. I said, thanks for nothing, and left. But this woman is not messing about. From what I can gather, she got on a plane, they closed the door, and then they sat on the tarmac for 2 hours, and you're allegedly not allowed to use the toilet
How stupid.
while it's on the tarmac.
Right.
This was always going to happen. Imagine in the galley a woman crouching down with her pants around her ankles having a wee.
Having a wee.
I need 2%, 2 hours. You tell me you cannot, you close the door. I cannot hold the pee.
Now you need to drink water because your pee smells like disgusting.
That is, you need to drink. That woman is humiliated. She's probably been begging for hours to go to the toilet. And that flight attendant said, you got to drink some water because you'll pee. I'm so angry about this. I'm so angry.
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Nearly at the end of your Thursday, best day of the week, heading
Oh, yeah.
into your Friday. Now, earlier on, I set a little quiz for you. I'm wearing a navy skivvy sort of jumper. What do you call them? Turtleneck?
Turtleneck.
Jumper. Stylish.
Nice bit of ribbing through it.
Thank you so much. And I asked you to guess how old it is because it blew my kids' minds this morning around the kitchen table when I told them. Jack, your guess is?
25 years old.
And Annie, your
works
guess
on our
is?
show.
13.
Almost. Add them together. This jumper is 35 years old.
Wow.
What? I know. Isn't that amazing?
It's in good tack.
They don't make them like they used to. Fast fashion. I'd like to see that jumper you're wearing, Annie, in 35 years.
Do you reckon the Chrissie Swan
Seriously.
Show bum bags will last 35 years?
No. 3.5 months tops. But let's give one away anyway.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
I just really did a round of have we played How Old Is My Jumper? And David
Yes.
gets 3 months. And I was doubled over pointing, saying 35 years. This jumper is 10 years older than you.
I love how obsessed with this fact you are. You think it's the most interesting thing
I really
that's
do.
ever happened.
I really do.
And you're subjecting the whole office to it as well.
Unless everyone in the office is pretending they are also very interested. I tell you what, this jumper at 35 years old is in a lot better nick than you are most Sunday mornings.
This is true. All right.
We digress. Ali and Jess, welcome.
Hello. Hello.
Do you think it's interesting
Oh,
that
no.
I am wearing a 35-year-old jumper?
No.
35 years.
That's great. I love that.
That was so fake.
It's not fake. And it looks good. Yeah, maybe I am a bit obsessed. I just can't believe it.
Nana, we've got to get onto the quiz.
All right, let's do it. Ali and Jess, your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5 minutes. The first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game.
That retirement home is coming real soon for you.
They're gonna listen to this and just ban me from every single one.
No, this is good content, but just save it for the aged care home.
And one of you's going to walk away with a money can't buy Chrissie Swan Show bum bag. Let's do this. Question number 1. Gandalf is a character from which movie franchise?
Ali. Yes.
Yes, Ali.
Lord of the Rings.
Correct. They're quite good. Did I ever tell you, Ali, that I went all the way to New Zealand to go to Hobbiton, where the hobbits live?
Did you?
Was it cool?
It was really good. I loved it.
I've never watched The Lord of the Rings.
It's really good, isn't it, Ali?
Well, you know what? I've never seen it, but I know the characters.
It is good, but maybe you've missed the boat. Maybe there's something else to watch now.
I was obsessed with Harry Potter at that time. I feel like it was one or the other.
Right, I agree.
Question 2.
40 years ago today, Madonna released her self-titled album. Oh, and didn't it change our lives? What is this song from the album? Yes, Jess.
Holiday.
Holiday, yes. Hey, you live in Frankston. Have you seen Tones and I around?
No, I haven't actually personally seen her around. No, but the beach is great.
Fair question, though. Hey, Jess.
It is, yeah.
Are you okay today?
You've got your eyes peeled.
Your chat today is wild.
Is it? Yes. God, it feels really normal.
That's what I mean.
Question number 4.
It's one apiece.
In which city is Wall Street located?
Yes. Ali.
Yes, Jess.
Yep.
New York City.
New York City, that is absolutely
Correct.
right. My phone's ringing and it says Julie Gooch. Anyway, question number 5.
2 points to Jess, 1 to Ali. This is for the win. Jess, this is for the win.
I've skipped a question and he just said,
Oh,
no, maybe you're right.
maybe you're losing it today.
All I've eaten is yogurt today.
I know we've got the Logies Sunday, but you still got to eat.
But it's my jaw that's broken.
Oh, that.
Question number 3, backtrack. Beloved comedy show Thank God You're Here returns to our screens next week with Celia Paquola. What colour is the door the comedians walk through?
Ali.
Yes.
Yes, Ali. Is this for the win?
No.
Oh.
Ali?
Blue.
Correct. Okay. 2 points to Ali, 2 points to Jess. This next question is for the win,
Straighten
Chrissy.
up. What question am I up to?
Number 5.
Finish this product's slogan. Have a break.
Ali.
Ali?
Have a Kit Kat.
You are correct, Ali. Now, you're from Enoggera. What's Enoggera famous for? Is there a jail there?
No, there's the army base here.
Oh,
which
yes,
is where
same
I
thing.
am right now.
Same
Yeah.
thing. All right, you've got the bum bag, Ali, and you don't, Jess, but you never know. You might see a Tones and I in the wild this weekend.
I don't know what that 4 minutes of radio was, but wow.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
And the wheels have fallen off today.
I'm utterly bonkers today. I'm crying because I was so excited all day to come in because I'm wearing a 35-year-old jumper.
I know.
And I feel like it's so interesting and so tricky because it doesn't.
Your headphone's broken, I get it.
Because it doesn't look. This is the thing, right? Jack doesn't think it's interesting, and Joel has texted me from the car park before his show starts to say, wow, 35-year-old jumper, so we've grabbed you.
It's 2 years older than I am.
I know, Joel, and look at it.
It's not in bad, Nick. Let me have a look.
Not in bad,
But
Nick.
Joel, can you honestly say...
Okay, I've looked up close.
It could have been bought yesterday. Has it got holes all in the back?
If it was bought yesterday, you're taking that back. It was not bought yesterday.
Well, what's
it's
in
not
the
in
back?
bad, Nick, for 35 years.
But do you think it's as interesting as she believes
I think
it
it's
is?
very interesting.
I thought about it.
And I've just done a little straw poll out in the sales department.
Have you been out there?
Yes, because I think it's really interesting, and
I
I
do
can't
think it's
believe
quite
Jack doesn't think it's interesting. Is it interesting that I'm wearing
Oh, my God.
a navy jumper? The reason I think it's interesting is this.
Yes.
And I know that you're just going to bag me out now because you've looked at the back that I can't see.
Bag you out,
but
madam.
here's the thing. I feel like it's interesting because it was bought in 1988, right? But it could have been bought yesterday.
No, it couldn't have.
Whereas other things
Where
that
are
I
you
bought,
shopping?
other things that I bought in 1988, like an Oakley T-shirt or
cool.
like a hypercolor, that looks 80s. That looks 35 years old.
Oh, you mean the design?
But this is just a classic navy polo. What are they? I always call them the wrong thing. Skivvy neck.
Turtleneck.
Turtleneck.
Are you trying to sell it?
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to sell that it's an interesting thing.
I think it is interesting because you must have been about 2 when you got it.
Oh, we're not going into
I was
a
15.
further narrative.
I was 15 and I paid it
did
off
the
on a
math.
lay-by.
How do you even remember this useless stuff?
It was 35 years ago, not 3000 BC.
Wow.
Is it an interesting point? I think it is.
I think it is.
We'll find out next on Nova.
Will you also fix my headphones?
Oh my God.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
It's been a slight change of plan. Normally we do sweeping statements at this time, but there was an urgent question that needed answering, and that is something that I've been very excited about since I woke up this morning and selected something out of my wardrobe to wear.
So I've heard.
I am wearing an old Saba, local Melbourne suburb.
Now we're getting the brand.
Joseph Saba was a wonderful designer, and I lay-byed this jumper, a classic, beautifully designed, fine rib black navy turtleneck. And I paid it off. I was 15 years old. That makes this 35 years old, and I think that's interesting, and I've asked everyone in the office what they think.
Yes, and you can actually go to our Instagram, at the Chrissie Swan Show. I filmed her walking through the office. People are just going to lie to you and say it's interesting because you're you. I'm telling you.
You said on air, it is not interesting, and I was shook.
Were you actually?
Yes, I am. I think this is the most interesting thing we've talked about for a long time.
Wow.
And when I ask people in the office I say, have we played Guess How Old My Jumper Is yet? And they go, no, I want to play. I want to play.
Things must be grim on
They
our
say
office
that,
floor.
and I say, you can touch it, you can fondle it, whatever. You can check out the design. There's no bat wings. There's nothing.
Okay, so instead of doing sweeping statements, we have gone to the phones to ask whether this is an interesting topic. Let's go to Belinda.
Belinda, is this an interesting topic, the fact I'm wearing a 35-year-old jumper and it looks like it was bought yesterday?
Yes, because you're recycling.
Oh, that's a more boring subject than the jumper.
Oh, no, it's not.
But Belinda, I'm even more than I'm not recycling. I'm not throwing out. I am the originator.
There's nothing wrong with that. I've got you're not as old as me, but remember the great big thick wooden knitting needles?
Yes.
I've got a poncho that was knitted back in 1995.
Nobody cares, Belinda.
I care.
With a turtleneck.
Oh,
and
yes.
it's a beautiful green colour.
Does it have a real smell about it, Belinda?
Oh, it does. It does.
Gorgeous.
And I wear it every Thursday night to the RSL. And everyone loves it.
Everyone loves it, don't they? And do you tell people, you won't believe how old it is. I had it made for me in 1995 on big wooden knitting needles.
Yeah, no, I have played that game with some elderly
Belinda, you've won a
patrons.
Priceline voucher.
It's fun.
Renee, is this interesting or not?
It is, fantastic.
Oh.
It is vintage Christie.
That's
this
right.
is just, considering this day and age, nothing lasts more than, a couple of years. So getting 35 years out of a jumper is
Renee,
phenomenal.
I'm finding that things don't last a season, truly.
No, that's right.
And also, Renee, if this was like vintage Balenciaga, if I said I bought this from a Balenciaga shop in Champs-Élysées, then Jack could be all like, well, that's interesting.
No, I still wouldn't. No, you could tell me. You could tell me off air, but I wouldn't take it. Like if I was on a national radio show, I don't know if it's something that I'd be leading
Jack,
with.
this is why it's called the Chrissie Swan Show. Because I naturally know that people want to talk about 35-year-old
All right,
jumpers.
Renee, you get a Priceline voucher. Let's just check in with one more person. Melinda, please side with me.
I'm really sorry, but I side with Chrissie as well because I have a fabulous 31-year-old jumper that I got when I was 16 years old, And until recently, I was still wearing it out in public.
See? It's our crowning glory, Melinda. You will understand I paid this off on lay-by. I caught the tram after school with my little docket and my pocket money.
It's special, isn't it?
Thank you, Melinda. Yes, it is. And I bet you're all dying to get to Instagram to see this fabled jumper.
At the Chrissie Swan Show, let this be over.
How can it be?
Chrissy's clickbait.
I think Mattel are just about to jump the shark.
Oh, why?
But they've had great success with Barbie.
Yes. And I heard whispers of someone asking, are you going to do a follow-up movie or are you going to do another one? Do not. Leave it as is.
What, you think all those men in suits that are literally raking in the millions of dollars think that one and done is the way to go?
I know, but they're going to ruin it. You can't do another one.
There will be lots more. There were 4 Toy Stories and they were all very good, in fairness. Having said that, they were released over about a 50-year period. Yeah. But Mattel want to make movies about the Magic 8 Ball and the card game Uno, following the success of Barbie. Now,
I mean, the Magic 8 Ball, that sounds like an interesting movie.
Yeah, but it's like Jumanji.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Or like the original Jumanji.
Yeah.
And how on earth do you make a movie about a card game?
You cannot make that interesting. Unless it's James Bond, like Casino Royale and they're playing cards. I don't know, but no.
That sounds maybe the the skip and the reverse and all that sort of bizzo draw 4. You can tell I'm very well versed on it. I've played a lot of it in my 4 days in Bali. I do love Uno, but I'd rather see a movie about the Furbies.
Yeah, okay.
What about Furbies or Tamagotchis?
Oh, Tamagotchis, that's right in my wheelhouse.
Tamagotchis, yeah. All right, let's move on to Natasha Bedingfield. We are only talking about this story because we both love the song Unwritten. What a tune. Now, Natasha Bedingfield says that she didn't watch The Hills despite singing the theme song.
Come off it.
There is no way on earth that young woman with her song on one of the biggest shows of that era didn't watch the show.
It low-key made the show. It set it up so well. It's one of the best intros. It matched the vibe and aura. I would watch every episode just to be like, damn, I did a good job. Man, that's a good song. Go me.
Absolutely. She says, maybe I'm the only person who hasn't really watched, but a lot of times actors don't watch shows they've been in. That's a lie.
You're a liar, Natasha.
That is a lie. Always tune into Would I Lie to You to see how my hair looks. Always. 100%. Also, just a word, Sinead O'Connor, sad news, she passed away today, and everybody's playing and enjoying her legendary and most popular song, Nothing Compares to You, which was written by Prince, and it's wonderful. But I want to point you in the direction of the song called Troy.
Okay.
And I Want Your Hands on Me from the Lion and the Cobra album, which is her debut album. They are excellent.
Tunes.
I'm not going to say that they're better than, Nothing Compares to You, but I think they are. We will be back tomorrow with the gorgeous Osher Ginsberg, my mate from The Masked Singer, and he's up for a gold Logie. Let's check in and see how he's feeling.
And before we go, Swanee, I need you to make me a promise.
Yeah.
That you will not bring up your 30-something-year-old jumper to Osher Ginsberg.
No, I'm going to put this back in the wardrobe, this 35-year-old jumper, and tomorrow I'm going to use the rag that Mary Magdalene washed Jesus' feet with.
Bye.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.